Respected friends, welcome, salutations, gratitudes, greetings, congratulations, submissions, and prayers together. Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka are reminding these Vyaktitwams in us. So, too, how far is our Mr. Viragi friend in us is strengthened. Also, how much our Bhakta Shishya is nurtured, Mokshu Jignasu is nourished. How much we are observing the sincere Shrota as well as relentless sadhaka growing day by day. So too, our parishrama, our prerana, our prashanti, are they becoming habitual to us? Are we aware of all these things and how much we are tuning to the Rishi Bhasha Sanskrita? Then how much we are getting the guidance, blessings from the Ishvara, the Jagannatha, the Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, or even the Brahma Tattva. How much our focus is on all these things. Once in a while, we have to introspect and see, study this great Shwethashwathara Upanishad. All inclusive it is. We are into Pratama Adhyaya, Shashta Mantra in this, one of the important most topics to be known by all spiritual sadhakas is discussed. Why the jiva gets bound? Basically, first and foremost. And therefore, how he can get liberated is a crucial point, crux, most central point of the entire spirituality is being simply without any ambiguity, without any extra additions or complications. The Rishi Upanishatkara Shwethashwatharaji also gave and equally simply, beautifully, completely. Bhashyakara also gave the Bhashya to this mantra. Our job is to understand every word of that mantra as well as every word of this Bhashya. And then the information may appear to be simple, lighter, but in that only the every to be gained knowledge, to be practiced knowledge is included. This is where we have to be very careful in life. Sometimes, no, the non essentials come to us with so much of pomp and posh that we give so much importance to it. And very essential, important things come so simple way. And then we, because of their simplicity, fail to recognize their importance. It can be people also. Some simple people but highly wise. Advice taken from them, guidance taken from them would transform our entire life in a positive direction. But because they are simple, we don't care them. There are other people come with some relation, some relativity. But Bewakuf number one, useless they are. But then how much value, importance we give. In the same way, in scriptures also, if we are not alert, we miss the most essentials. Everything is essential in scriptures, but the most essential are some. This is one of the crucial one. If this is understood, accepted, and only on this, if we start working, then we are truly understanding spiritual sadhana. Half of that mantra we have seen, we get bound and why and how to get liberated. That second portion we'll try to study today. Then in the next mantra onwards, some questions are asked. They are beautifully answered, giving us more and more clarity regarding the knowledge which we have to gain about Paramatma and Prapti. Let us see that. Before that, let us do our Sankalpa Prarthana. Before that, spend some time in our common sense thought. Our common sense thought today is the same thing which we just now saw a minute back. In this world, when we are staying, we have to be very smart, intelligent, alert. First point. If that intelligence, if that alertness, if that smartness, if we have not created, if we don't possess, we get easily cheated, we get easily troubled, we get easily bound, we get easily victimized. In today's world, people are discovering so many ways of cheating others, whoever they may be. If you don't, if you are not smart, they just mesmerize us, they blackmail us, or they somehow convince us and then cheat us of money or very many things. The frauds that are happening in the whole world and in our country. तो इतना बड़ा population है, the police and all of that cannot approach to every place. Whatever you claim, whatever you say, मेरा भारत महान and all, कुछ भी करो, उनको वो भी ह्यूमन बींग्स है, उतना हिम्मत ताकत हौसला continuously cannot be there. One or two cases if they solve, 10 cases will be like that. Like if 10 people have gone to say about 10 things कि हमें स्कूटर चोरी हो गया, चेन चोर लूट लिया ये वगैरह, one or two they pursue in that day. Remaining 7 8 it will be very lighter. They think they will do tomorrow, but tomorrow 10 more cases will come. Big country it is. Therefore, if we are not smart, alert over phone, the people will call us, threaten us, frighten us. Somehow they get our details, phone number, ghar number, bandhuon ka number, and some of the works which we do, some evidences they get, some details, whatever. Then they frighten us, threaten us. If we are not smart, then they will cheat us. अब चलो ठीक है तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम मैं सॉल्व करता हूँ अब इतना पैसा भेज दो इधर एंड इनोसेंटली वी सेंड इट इसे हजारों लोग दे हैव नो अदर वर्क दे कैन नॉट वर्क ऑनेस्टली so they have found this way police and all they know but they can't fully involve in tracing and all सिनेमा में जैसे दिखाते हैं ऐसा नहीं होता there are a lot of loopholes limitations one way of getting cheated the other way of getting cheated when we go to marketplaces no, either the quality wise we are cheated or the cost wise we are cheated by the people. If you are not intelligent, that we know you know the all details, and with those details, if you are not alert, and with that alertness, if you are not smart enough, we get looted, cheated. Everybody is smart, intelligent. बाप रे नो नॉट लाइक अर्लियर टाइम की कुछ पढ़े लिखे लोग ही थोड़ा चीटिंग करते हैं बिकॉज दे आर नो स्मार्ट everybody has become smart. You cannot take anybody for granted. So too, the people who cheat us, knowingly or unknowingly, in our own known circle, isn't it? All our friends are there, relatives are there. You have to love all. You have to help all. That's all spirituality. Same time, we have to protect ourselves also. Else we will be just cheated. In different ways, not only monetarily, in many other ways. You know, so many, some of them to save themselves take our name और हमको फंसाएंगे. अब देखो, you are innocent. You give your number to that fellow. That fellow says, you do, and then they will come to you to inquire. अब फंस गए, टाइम तो वेस्ट हो गया ना. In that way, all of them. And then our own near and dear ones, the children and all of them, their way of cheating is झूठ बोलना. Their way of cheating is disobedience, isn't it? Their way of cheating is non performance. If we are not intelligent, alert, smart, we will be some way we are the losers there. So we cannot take the world for granted. We cannot take ourselves for granted in this world today. You have to protect. Nobody is spared. Nobody is spared. People are very shrewd, very sharp, very subtle, and absolutely निर्दयी. कोई कंपैशन नहीं है किसी के प्रति. ह्यूमैनिटी, क्वालिटी, वैल्यूज. एक आध परसेंट लोग उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. 99% बात भी नहीं करते. सिर्फ बात करते दैट 1%. When it comes to practice, genuineness is not there in anyone regarding any values. So they cheat us. Then getting cheated, blaming someone does not help. It is we who have to be smart, intelligent, alert. Now, why I said all these things, which you know better than me, is only to say that spiritually also, every day we are cheated by our own mind. This is what the point we wanted to discuss, before which we just took up all those examples. The servants cheat, the drivers cheat us. अब बस थोड़ा बोल देंगे झूठ, आपको क्या, यू आर वेरी इनोसेंट, चलो ठीक है, यू अग्री. Our goodness, our sympathy, our softness, how much people make misuse of it. Because we are good, smart, and we tolerate. Sometimes buddhu bewakoof, so we don't even become aware. To say this point, all these examples are taken, that we as spiritual seekers, when we claim ourselves to be, our mind is the biggest terrible thing which has all its tricks, which are possessed by the entire people of the world to cheat us. And each of the time it finds one or the other trick, it uses and cheats us. So tough and difficult it is to recognize this cheating ability and functioning of our mind, which is continuously happening. To cut short, in what way the mind cheats us? Thousands of ways, but one very important way we can talk. In what way the mind cheats us? Only one way. Very interesting it is. What is it? It makes us do everything except sadhana. बस full stop. अगर आप ये बात पकड़ लिए तो मन नामक चोर को पकड़ लिया. It makes us do million things per day except the sadhana. Now you see how the whole day of ours, day by day, day in and day out, is going on being spent in so many things other than sadhana. Who is that culprit for it? You and I, who are studying Shastra, especially, who are making Paramatma as the goal, if yes, then other than that, how can anything can be done? आप देखो, but what do we do the whole day? So many things. Newspaper पढ़ेंगे, so साधना नहीं करेंगे. Newspaper, ब्रेकफास्ट, नाश्ता सब जम के दबा के, सम रीजन लेकर के एक्स्ट्रा आइटम होना ही चाहिए, बट साधना नहीं करेंगे. घूमने जाएंगे, बट साधना नहीं करने देगा मन. It on the name of duties, it makes us do everything. मैं आज इतना प्लान बनाया हूँ, isn't it? उनको जाकर मिलना है, इसको जाकर वो करना है, एवरीथिंग करना, बट साधना नहीं करना. अब उनको फोन लगाओ, उनको बुलाओ, वो बुला रहे हमको, चलो उनको जाते. और कोई नहीं बुलाए तो फोन करके, भाई आर यू नॉट कॉलिंग मी यार. चल बुलाए लेता, आजा. अब स्वामी जी मेरे को बुला रहे हैं वहां, अब जाओ. We do everything. We spend time in watching TV, in cell phone, in doing so many of the domestic work. So important they are. मैं ग्रोसरी शॉप जाके सब लेके आया, वो सो इम्पोर्टेंट। अब वो भगवान का महाराज का मुंह बंद होना ही चाहिए, नहीं तो उनको बोलेंगे तुम ले आओ योगक्षेमम महाम्यम। We fight with the people, we argue with them, we try to disprove them, we try to justify our things. सब चल रहा है बट साधना नहीं हो रहा। एंड व्हेन इट्स टायर्ड, आई तो स्लीप 7 आवर्स बाबा, मेरा बचपन से आदत है मेरा, तभी जाकर मैं फ्रेश होता हूँ। दैट हाउ परफेक्टली वी डू इट। आई हैव टू स्लीप ओनली। आई गो फॉर माई जॉगिंग, you know, I go for my yoga, pranayam. They are only at the gross level, no? They are not our spiritual sadhana. I am talking about sadhana is our spiritual sadhana of the Shastras, what we are studying of Vedanta and all. This is how the mind sees. It is cheating us like this from how many lives? In this life also, from our time of birth till yesterday, you are successfully cheated by our mind and can't leave it, spare it, or you cannot take it for granted. Today also it's going to cheat us. Tomorrow, day after. Like that it goes on, goes on. क्या भयंकर तगड़ा है ये हमारा मन हमको चीट करता है. What is cheating? Doing everything other than sadhana. बस. That's how we get cheated. If you can realize it, and for that you have to objectify the mind. This is how the mind behaves. This is how it cheats me. ये सारा research करना पड़ता है, inquire करना पड़ता है. Everywhere, like in the outer examples that are given also in the beginning, we have to be alert. This shop, this fellow brings these items from there, which are second and third grade, and he only makes some covering and he sells it for the double price. So therefore, you should not be trusted. And this फल वाला सब्जी वाला भी आधा फल ठीक देगा सब्जी, आधा सड़ा हुआ देता है, so ये छुपा कर देता है. So you should be smart. You have to internet. Then you can save yourself. Either avoiding to go there, but you have your choice. इस तरह से मैं तो वही करता हूँ, 2 रुपए ज़्यादा ले बट आई विल सेलेक्ट द थिंग्स, बिकॉज तुम लोगों को मौका देगा, बहुत देखा, घर जाके देखता हूँ तो ऑल आधी चीज़ खराब होते हैं. एंड दे आर नॉट रॉन्ग, बिकॉज उनको सेल करना है. वो वहाँ जो जहाँ से खरीदा, दैट फेलो ऑल्सो डिड सेम टू. But we have to be, we am ready to give money, but not the less quality thing. So we will be smart that way. In same way, in case of mind also, we have to be very alert, isn't it? Our own mind, we give it so much importance that our own near and dear relatives, as they cheat us more than anyone. One cheating of all our dear and dear ones is, they never tell us, अच्छा हमको छोड़कर जाके आप साधना करो. If they don't say this, that is cheating only. साधना छोड़ के हमारे पास आओ, that is cheating. Cheating only, no? Spiritual cheating, I'm saying. Who says that you leave me and do your sadhana? Oh, nobody says it. They all say leave sadhana and then be with us and give us all the time and all. उनको तो होता ही नहीं what is sadhana. We get lost. That way, same way the mind also. So what to do then? Only one thing. One day, आज का दिन ले लो. Then what? Don't come under the cheating influence of the mind. Then what? Then know and do the sadhana. As much as this day today, अब देखो, now 8 बज गए, 8 सवा 8 साढ़े 8 हो गया. अब we are there till night 9:30 10. Next 14 hours are at our disposal. Only today. What sadhanas have to be done if you are aware? If we can do them, then we have conquered the mind. And mind will go on nagging us. It will not leave us. But you know, पीछे पढ़ाए रहते हैं, चलो वो भी करे, वो भी करे, ये भी करे. Till yesterday we were succumbing to, yeah, yes, पहले ये करके फिर साधना, फिर वो करके साधना. अब ये वो हो रहा है लेकिन साधना नहीं हो रहा. Isn't it? Very funny. And it goes on. Like the children have a simple technique of little crying. But we lose to them the battle. Our wife becomes little emotional. Then जो ठीक है, you become emotional. Or other fellow shouts loudly, husband, and then you डर जाते. Each one have their own weapon. Like the dog barks, the lion roars. They do that to frighten us, and हम डर जाते. पुलिस वाले चिल्ला के जोर से बोलता है वो देख कर डरते हैं. He uses his authority like that. But in one go we get succumbed. So to the mind, just give some suggestion, we just listen to that. हाँ ठीक है, what you tell we do that only. Except sadhana, mind does everything. The most funniest thing in life if you observe. And the trick is what? If you don't listen to the mind and do your sadhana, mind has no answer. Today onwards, we are studying these topics more seriously, deeply, as taught by our Vasishtha ji in the evening class. मजा आएगा योग वासिष्ठ में. Like you came to class, so you didn't listen to the mind if it has said something else to do. What will the mind say now? It has nothing to say. This is how an intelligent person, smart person, alert person makes every day completely sadhana maya. And the non-intelligent, non-alert person makes it samsara maya. The one who makes it sadhana maya, every day is sadhana. He is going on, doing and growing. The one is not able to understand this trick, every day is samsara. Going on involving in samsara for entire life. That's why intellectual knowledge एक जगह है. What practically we are doing or not, how we are succumbing to this cheating of our own mind. Nobody is there. Who is there with me? Me only, my own mind. Where are the other people? And who is interested in us, first of all? Nowadays, they want some things from us, not us. We are not so great. अरे महाज्ञानी भक्तों के पास भी लोग जाके सिद्ध पुरुषों के पास अपने फायदा का क्या चाहिए वो ले लेते हैं. They don't serve the Mahatmas. Then how do we expect the people? Yesterday we saw this topic in the introduction, in our common sense thought. How the people are selfish and we have to be also. So, what then to be done whole day? आज का दिन हाथ में ले लो बस. Don't worry about tomorrow. Today, how long and how many times our spiritual sadhanas we are doing. What are sadhanas? Only these four of them, isn't it? First and foremost, with the entire world of things and beings. How much our mamata, ownership, we are able to discriminate and reject. This is what sadhana. आज हम कितना कर पाएंगे? Nothing belongs to me. Consciously. Bank account is on your name, house is on your name. These are all outer things. But heart in heart, how much I can do? Nothing belongs to me. Can we do that? This is sadhana. This is what we studied in Vedanta. सब ईश्वर का है, सब भगवान का है. मेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता. But have you ever done this sadhana? Not done. Therefore, everything is ours. Therefore, कुछ भी हो जाए किसी को भी, we suffer. Because this sadhana is not done. So the things and beings, both of them, nothing belongs to me. Yesterday, Bhaja Govindam, Kastvam koham kudayata kame janani ko me tata. Can we have that guts to say, nothing belongs to me? How much we have done deeply, much today. Listed out all the things, listed out all the beings, and deeply saying that they are not mine, they are not mine, they are not mine, they are not mine. न मम न मम ममता त्याग ना सबक ममता त्याग बटोरे. यू सीन तुलसी रामायण. सो वो ममता का त्याग करना है. Consciously we have to, because that is the one holding us so strong, and it is only the concept of mind. Otherwise, as regards the using is concerned, जो यूज करते हैं उतना ही करते. That which is in your plate, that alone is your food. Which is in the पतीले में है वो आपका ही नहीं है, और जो चावल बोरी में है वो आपका ही नहीं, और जो दुकान में है वो है ही नहीं आपका. और जो खेती में है वही नहीं, खेत में ओनली विच इज इवन द प्लेट में नहीं, जो हाथ में है वही हमारा है, जो मुंह में जाएगा वही हमारा है, बाकी सब हमारा है ही नहीं. Practically also we are saying. Theoretically, even this is not ours. So keep that practice. Mamata Tyaga, how much we can do deeply and just see that relaxation of it. It's all question of mind's thought only that something is ours or somebody is ours. Nobody किसका होता है बस. ममता त्याग का साधना. How much I could do today. Only today you take. कल जिंदा है कल भी करेंगे आज का पहले. Is it? Take the time and do it. टाइम विल नॉट कम, नोबडी विल गिव अस टाइम. आप बर्तन मांजोगे तो मंजवाएंगे घर में, छोड़ोगे तो वो लोग कर लेंगे. एनीथिंग यू देयर गेट अस डन, ऑल द थिंग्स. फर्स्ट इज दैट ममता त्याग विद द एंटायर थिंग्स एंड बीइंग्स एंड पावर पोजीशंस एंड पोजीशन, ऑल ऑफ देम. मेरा नहीं है कुछ. Deep in the heart, the joy you feel if you can recognize that thought, deep thought. We are dealing with them, but nothing is mine. How the saints and sages stay in the world, कोई ममता नहीं होता. Things sometimes we can reject. Beings it becomes difficult, but not impossible. See it, do it. All व्यवहार चल रहा है, but nobody belongs. Then comes the next second subtle sadhana of the with the upadhis, the ahanta tyaga, which is little tougher one. है ना. देह इंद्र प्राण मनोबुद्धि ये सब उपाधियां है ना. विथ देम अहम त्याग. ना हम देहोस्मि, ना हम प्राणोस्मि, ना हम मनोस्मि, ना हम बुद्धिस्मि. ये वाला भी इम्पोर्टेंट साधना. When I have done all these things, unless these things are done, how can we do the higher practices? तो theoretically we are listening, but practically also we have to. मैंने उसको जीरो बना दिया practical, so then we are nowhere. No difference at all will be in us as well as the ordinary people who are never studying Shastra. उपाधि से अहंता त्याग बैठ के करना पड़ता है, यही साधना. मन क्या करता है, सिद्धांत नॉलेज है साइड में, लेकिन थ्रू आउट द डे इट मेक्स अस आइडेंटिफाई विद उपाधि अटैच टू द वर्ल्ड. सो अहंता ममता, बिना अहंता ममता त्याग spirituality is never there. The deeper inner spirituality you can never do. Hmm. Isn't it? When you have ownership on them, then you are supposed to manage them and all. जैसे उसका responsibility सर पे होता है, उसी तरह in the mind. Second one is this sadhana of tyaga of the ahamta with the upadhi. Third is impossible to do. Still, we will discuss it. What is it? कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व त्याग. Because ego वही होता है, जीव वही होता है. अकर्ता भोक्ता साधना. मैं नहीं करता नहीं हूँ, मैं भोक्ता, है ना. ब्रह्मण्यादाय कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा करोति. प्रभु की कृपा भयउ सब काज. आई एम नॉट द कर्ता, ना हम करोमि, ना हम भोक्तास्मि. इट्स वेरी टफेस्ट साधना. काम करते हुए भी जो करना चाहिए, एंड देन सेइंग दैट अहम कर्ता न अस्मि, भोक्ता न अस्मि. ये बहुत कठिन साधना है. इन तीनों में सीक्वेंस कर्ता भोक्ता इज जीव. He has got the upadhis. Through the upadhis, he is related to the world of things and beings as mama, mama, na mama, दोनों. अब यही पूरा संसार है. अब इतना वेदांत पढ़ के हम इसी में फंसे हैं. Here is where we have to treat. You know, it's like admitted in hospital 10 days. Only बाहर ड्रेसिंग हो रहा है, सिम्टोमेटिक ट्रीटमेंट हो रहा है. The doctor is never going to the main treatment only. है ना. In the same way, outer periphery things some we may do, but main things of Vedanta We are not at all taken up to do. After taking up and doing now, we will know how deep we are and how long we have to do. Then the fourth one, the identity with the our real Swarupa of Sat Brahma, Chit Brahma, Ananda Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi wala. टुडे इवनिंग 10 o'clock तक मैं अवेकेंड हूँ तो अभी 8:30 तो इन दीज 13.5 hours how much I can do that alone is sadhana. Yesterday we don't know, tomorrow it's not in our hands. Today is there, but the whole day, if we are this way not intelligent, alert and smart, we get cheated by the mind. That today it will make us do everything else other than this. So today is gone. We are lost, the man won the match. Tomorrow it will do the same. Day after it will do the same. We'll die, we'll get another body. That also it will be like that. All are doing like that. We are also doing the same. They don't know. We think we know. Pashyannapi cha na pashyati. He is the real Muda. You know, Udara nimittam bhavukrita vesha. भगवान ने हमको कहा ना भजा गोविंद. So only these four things. इन्हीं में जितना करना है साधना होता है. वो एक दिन में करना है. फिर tomorrow when we did today, do it today. Tomorrow we'll be doing little better because आज का आदत है. Day after day after. In that only we have the struggle. Mind tries to take us into the world. We have to do this sadhana. Any chance given to the mind, it will overpower us. Like any chance little given to the opposition party, on everything they overpower us. Isn't it? Now see that fellow. Reservations निकाल देंगे करके डरा कर धमका कर all the UP and everywhere they got the votes and the seats. And now they say when the things in India become normal, we will remove the reservation. वो खुद ही कह रहे हैं. अब देखो कितना चीटिंग है. Given little chance, as the outer world cheats us, in the same way, little chance given mind cheats us. Now play with the mind. Like an intelligent, smart person plays with the people around without himself getting cheated, first of all, and not cheating them also, but teaching them. I have nothing to cheat you, I'm just here to teach you. But what you are doing is wrong. An intelligent person does it. अपने आप को बचाना पहली बात. Same way, doing our sadhana and telling the mind, Bhaiya, this is what sadhana to be done. What you are proposing is not correct. It's not so essential. They're all non-essentials. Non-essentials made as essential, essential is forgotten. And with whatever smartness and intelligence, those who have realized what is essential and what is not essential, they do 24 hours only sadhana. Because sadhana alone is essential. They understood it. It clicked to them. When 24 hours are engaged in it, all other things are dropped. And when they are dropped, none of them trouble us because they were always non essential. But the mind was emotional, sentimental, logic. क्या क्या शास्त्रों का ही आधार लेता है. देखो स्वधर्मे निधनम श्री भगवान ने कहा अपना धर्म करो करके. बट भगवान ने कहा सर्वधर्मान परित्याज्य. समझो तो 18th में 17th अब मैं वहां तक पहुंचा नहीं. अभी खरम पोटा योग में हूँ अभी भी. That is justification again. If you say sarvadharman परित्यज्य and do it now, who will stop you? Our own mind says नहीं नहीं अभी हम वहां तक नहीं पहुंचे. Is it? नहीं स्वामी हम कैसे श्लोक पढ़ सकते हैं ना. Who is cheating it? अब किसने कहा नहीं पढ़ने को? We only. So two things today we have learned. As we, if we are not smart, alert, intelligent, get cheated by the world, so too we are cheated by our own mind. Mind's cheating is it makes us do everything other than sadhana. And how to avoid getting cheated is do sadhana more and more than anything else. And do it today. Forget about tomorrow. आज का कितना मैं कर पाऊंगा. And then what are the sadhanas? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. These are the 4 main ones. These are the actual pure spiritual sadhana. बाकी सारा you take the name of Lord, do the puja and all. They're all routine, but उसमें ये वाला मेन फायदा नहीं होता. वो सब बच्चे लोगों का खेल है. हो चुका है वो बस. ये मेन वाला. Because they're all done to come to this level of doing these 4 sadhanas. If you do these 4, all of them are accounted in it. Otherwise, even that also another moha. स्वामी मैंने आज जप किया, मैंने पूजा किया. अरे तत्व चिंतन किया कि नहीं? नहीं. तो नहीं किया तो फिर मेन चीज नहीं किया. दैट वे ऑल्सो माइंड चीट्स. स्पिरिचुअलिटी के नाम पे वो मंदिर घुमाएगा, गणपति बप्पा मोरया घुमाएगा 9 days. बट देयर नो तत्व चिंतन इन दैट. तत्व चिंतन आत्म तादात्म्य ओनली गिव्स मोक्ष, नो वेदांत में. बट इन दैट स्टिल देयर इज. दैट्स व्हाई न इदम यदिदम उपासते केनोपनिषद हाईएस्ट. उपासनाश्रयो धर्म ज्ञाते द्वैतम न विद्यते. In Mandukya also we studied. So even they also are better than not doing anything. But when there is a best to do, we should go for it. The best are these 4. Mamata Tyaga, Ahanta Tyaga, Kartrutva Bhoktrutva Tyaga, and Atma Anusandhanam. Ultimate. इन बातों को समझने के लिए, दृढ़ता से समझने के लिए, every day we are coming and listening to our Shastras. And if you leave the Shastra, that dhrudata will become loose. While doing the sadhana after conviction, continuing the study. Study छोड़ा तो base चला जाएगा. You have to find that 1 hour time to charge the cell phone. नहीं तो बाकी 22 hours it will not work. You have to find the time to go to the car, petrol pump and fill that fuel. नहीं तो you will not, car will not go. You have to find a time of half an hour or whatever to eat the food na every day. नहीं तो गाड़ी नहीं चलेगी. So to that 1 hour if you don't listen, forget, we will forget it. मैं तो भूल जाऊंगा. आप तो महात्मा लोग होंगे, होना भी चाहिए, हो भी सकते हैं, है. हम तो अल्पात्मा. That day when there is no class, lost in the जोगुण तमोगुण and whole world हम है, मैं हूं ना करके आ जाता है. अब कैसे मना करें वर्ल्ड को? Immediately we become mental, sentimental. So while continuing our study, we have to do these 4 sadhanas. And then don't discuss with the mind. You will get cheated by the mind, defeated by the mind. That's it. Mind बोलो मैं हम क्या करें? हम क्या करें क्या? सब कुछ करो except sadhana. It will tell. The trick of the mind, the one who understands, by objectifying it, is a highly intelligent, smart fellow. And then nobody can stop him in doing sadhana. What's the difference between the real sadhaka, the pseudo sadhaka? Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्यातः सर्व वेदान्ताः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहं। पारायणं थर्ड चैप्टर फ्रॉम द 16th मंत्र onwards. ओम सर्वतः पाणिपादं तथा सर्वतोक्षिशिरोमुखं सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति। सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितं सर्वस्य प्रभुमीशानं सर्वस्य शरणं बृहत्। नवद्वारे पुरे देहि हंसो लेलायते बहिः वशी सर्वस्य लोकस्य स्थावरस्य चरस्य च। हंस अपाणिपादो जवनो गृहीता पश्यत्य चक्षुः शृणोत्य कर्णः स वेत्ति वेद्यं न च तत्स्यास्ति वेत्ता तमाहुरग्र्यं पुरुषं महान्तम् अणोरणीयान् महतो महीयान् आत्मा गुहायां निहितोऽस्य जन्तोः तमक्रतुं पश्यति वीतशोकः धातुः प्रसादान् महिमानम् ईशं वेदाहमेतमजरं पुराणं सर्वात्मानं सर्वगतं विभुत्वात् जन्मनिरोधं प्रवदन्ति यस्य ब्रह्मवादिनो हि प्रवदन्ति नित्यम्। ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। सो एवं तावत् नदी रूपेण ब्रह्मचक्र रूपेण च कार्यकारणात्मकं ब्रह्म सप्रपंचम इह अभिहितम्। कार्यकारणात्मकं ब्रह्म is told so far with the example of nadi and brahmachakra. Idanim now asmin karyakaranaatmaka brahmachakre, in this brahmachakra which is explained with the karana, the maya and all its expressions of karya, in this kenava samsarati kenava muchyate, how the jiva gets bound in this samsara and how he gets liberated iti samsara moksha hetu pradarsanam aha. Okay. Samsara moksha hetu is said. Therefore, samsara hetu remove karo, samsara gone. Moksha hetu replace karo, moksha will come. This is of the sixth mantra, most beautiful. Chant it twice. Sarva jive sarva samste bruhante asmin hamso भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रे पृथगात्मानं प्रेरितारञ्च मत्वा जुष्टस्ततस्तेनामृतत्वमेति सर्वाजीवे सर्वसंस्थ जुष्टस्ततस्तेनामृतत्वमेति. Aha, how beautiful it is. Wonderful mantra, direct, simple meaning. You know, see that two birds in the Mundaka Upanishad. Our bird, Anashnan Anya Vichakashi. The below wala bird, Pippalam Swadhuvati. Isn't it? And that Pippalam Swadhuvati bird is in that Samsara Vriksha, suffering that karma phala of Sukha Dukkha, going through it. When will it end? Slowly, slowly, when it comes up, and that above bird है ना, जब उसके साथ वो एक हो जाता है. रिवर्स करो, जब तक ये ऊपर वाले पक्षी से अलग होएगा, till that time this pakshi will go on having samsara of karma and karma phala. That vriksha is samsara vriksha. And the pippala phala which it is eating is karma phalas of sukha dukkha. That is the hamsa wala jiva. अभी हमसे पढ़ता आया था in our chanting also. Now straight away with Bhashyam, half of it we saw, again we do. Sarvajive means what? Sarvesham ajivanam asmin iti. Of all Rupanama, as long as they are existing in this only. Therefore, this Karana Brahma, Brahmachakra Brahma is called as Sarva Ajiva. Sare रूप नाम मनुष्य पशु जो भी है जड़ चेतन, एज लॉन्ग एज दे आर एग्जिस्टिंग इन दिस ओनली, उनका आजीवन पर्यंत सपोर्ट ब्रह्मचक्र है, इसलिए सर्व आजीव. Second, sarva samsthe. And when they lose their rupa nama, where do they enter into? They enter into him only. So, Srushti has come from it, Sthiti also in it. When they go into Laya, they enter into that Brahma Chakra only. Two things are told. Sarvajive, Sarva Samsthe, adjectives of Brahma Chakra. Third one is Bruhante. What is Bruhante? That which is bigger than biggest. Then that which alone by its own Maya goes on expanding. There is no end to expansion. And it will contract also everything inside it. Bruhante, like our own mind. Bruhante, you can think so many things. Bruhante. And all things you can take back and just sleep. सुबह उठते ही माइंड का विजृंभण देखो, हाउ मेनी थिंग्स इट प्लान्स एंड गोज ऑन. इवनिंग नाइट होते ही वन वन सब गयो निद्रा में. Same way, the Brahman expands to be in this word form, goes, takes everything back into itself, remaining itself. That's the meaning of Brahante. Okay? Brahmachakra. This Brahmachakra, which is Sarva Jiva, Sarva Samstha, and Brahat. In that, what is happening? Iti Hamsaha Jivaha. Asmin Hamsaha Jivaha Brahmyate. Asmin Brahmachakre Hamsaha Brahmyate. That's the main sloka. Hamsaha means Jiva. Why the Jiva is called Hamsaha? Because Hanti Gachati Advanamiti Hamsaha. I know it hops and moves on in the path of samsara, of karma and karma phala. इसलिए उनको जीव को हंस कहते. The great saints also are called as Paramahamsa. In them, the meaning of Paramahamsa is discriminating between Atma and Anatma, identifying with Atma, rejecting Anatma. They are called Paramahamsas. We are all Hamsa. So Paramahamsa is Jnani, Hamsa is Jiva. And what Jiva? Hanti Gacchati iti. Okay. What is this Jiva doing in this? Sarva Jiva, Sara Samstha, Bruhante, Brahmachakra mein? Jiva Brahmyate. Brahmyate. Two meanings of Brahma are: one, the Brahma at the level of misunderstanding, confusion, delusion. Second, its expression in action. Like in the understanding, the Brahma is the destination I will reach when I go left side. This is a Brahma, intellectual Brahma. Because actually what I have to go is its right side. But मैं भ्रमित हो गया मन में. उसके बाद I take left turn. Practically I keep on traveling in the wrong direction. So the intellectual Brahma and then practical Brahma. The inner misunderstanding level Brahma, practical. What is misunderstanding level Brahma? कि अनात्म भूत देहादिम आत्मानम मन्यमानः. अनात्म भूत देहादिम आत्मानम मन्यमानः is the internal delusory Brahma. Then what is practical Brahma? Then according to that only working. And dehadim atmana manyamanaha. So dehas are there in different worlds. Therefore, Sura, Nara, Tiryagadi, Veda Bhinna, Nana Yonis. In all these yonis, practically he lives life, identifying those particular shariras. Practically. Theoretically, first considering those anatma as the atma. These are the crucial points of Vedanta. इसमें ही सारा रहस्य जिसको हमें पकड़ना है होता है. सो हंसः भ्राम्यते. कथम भ्राम्यते? अनात्मभूत देहादिम आत्मानं मन्यमानः. So देहेंद्र प्राण मनोबुद्धि, they are all not आत्मा. Today our introduction also said. But उसको आत्मा मानकर, then through his karma as a karma phala, Sura Nara Tiryagadi Bheda Bhinna Nana Yonishu Brahmyate. And in any of the yoni when is there, even there also is not that upadhi. But वो तो आदत हो गया ना उस अनात्मा को आत्मा मानना. Therefore you will live life like that. Like yesterday, I was in the body, the Adatma, whole day, mind, intellect. Night I slept, compare it with the death. Today again I have awakened. It is called, let us say, new birth. Today also I am doing same, isn't it? Or in one day, morning up to 9 o'clock at home, related to everyone. Taking this body, Atma only, they are all related to me. So देह को आत्मा मान कर ही मैं भ्राम्यते कर रहा हूँ. Then I go into the car and travel. That car में कौन travel कर रहा है? शरीर ही travel कर रहा है. But मैं travel. Then go and sit in the office. An officer. That also anatma only. The शरीर प्राण मन बुद्धि को. फिर इवनिंग कोई पार्टी क्लब में गए. तो everywhere आई एम गिविंग द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सूर्य नारा तेरिया. शरीर छोड़ने के बाद अलग अलग योनिया. Not only शरीर छोड़ने अलग योनिया. Every day we do. Not every day. In one day morning to evening also. Considering these upadhis are the Atman, from one place to other, one situation to other, one karma to other, one karma phala to the other, are we not doing the Brahman? So, evam brahmyamanaha parivartate iti artha. In this way, entering into each of the body, identifying with each of the body, and do all the activities as if that body is me. That's called paritaha vartanam, vyavahar karna. See the importance of this thought. Asmin hamsaha brahmyate brahmachakre. The brahmyate word is important. अनात्मा को आत्मा मानकर अब बस उसी में भ्रमित होते हुए वही कर्म करते रहना, वही फल भोगते रहना. Now, why this considering of anatma as the atma? This is the crucial question. That is what is answered in the next para, which is very important. What it says, Kena hetuna nana yonishu vartate. What is the reason because of which in each of the yonis he enters, identifies with, and does the vartana exactly like it? Like if he goes into the Pakshi yoni. Pakshi flies. Then he thinks I am flying. He goes into the yoni of a fish. Then the fish is swimming there. So I am swimming. Vartate. So too in a Pashu yoni. I am hunting. Manusha yoni. How many things we say I am doing. That's called vartate. Vartav kar. So Manusha yoni, one example you take. In the Manusha yoni, how many upadhis are there? The buddhi upadhi is there. Vartate as a jnata. Isn't it? Mana upadhi is there. Vartate as manta. Ears are the upadhi. Shrota. Eyes are the upadhi. Drashta. Vartate only. Through the upadhi in this body. योनि में मनुष्य योनि में इतने उपाधियां हैं उससे मैं इस तरह वर्ता हूँ whereas I am none of them. So too at the अहंकार कर्ता भोक्ता. केन हेतुना नाना योनिषु परिवर्तते इति. This is the important thing. Tatra, in this question, aha, the answer is given. Explanation is given. Very simple, but it is highest. Simple but highest. What is it? What is the discussion going on? For what reason he is entering into different yonis and behaving as if they are him? Those yonis are him because iti tatraha pruthak atmanam preritaram cha matva iti. This is the third line of the mantra. So this I am going to explain. ऐसा कहने के लिए he is quoting the line first of all as it is. पृथक आत्मानं प्रेरितारं च मत्वा. Now he is explaining it. What is the explanation? It कि आत्मानं means जीवात्मानं. The जीवा of the कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व हेतु फलात्मक कहते हैं. जीव कौन है? हेतु फलात्मक। हेतु इज कर्तृत्व, फल इज भोक्तृत्व। ये दोनों कल्पनाएं हैं बस। हेतु फलात्मकत्व इज द स्वभाव ऑफ द जीवा which is a kalpana. So atmanam means जीवम. So okay, atmanam means जीवात्मानम. जीवा कर्ता भोक्ता नेम्ड हेतु फलात्मक which is only a कल्पना. तो आत्मानम जीवात्मानम. देन प्रेरितारम. प्रेरितारम च मीन्स ईश्वरम. ईश्वर को पृथक. पृथक मीन्स भेदेन. मत्वा मीन्स ज्ञात्वा. तो मैं द जीवा एंड द प्रेरिता ईश्वर अलग अलग है, डिफरेंट है, पृथक है, सेपरेट दे आर इति मत्वा. दिस इज व्हाट इज सेड इन द उपनिषद. अन्यः असौ अन्यः अहम अस्मि. The Paramatma is different, the Ishvara is different, the ruler, governor of this world is different, Aham different. I am a Jiva separate from him. And justification. I have all these upadhis which are very alpa, and he has got the upadhis which are bahu or samagra or samishti. Sarva. मेरा अल्प उपाधि है, उनका सर्व उपाधि है, वो अलग है, मैं अलग. ओके. इति इति जीव ईश्वर भेद दर्शनेन संसारे परिवर्तते इत्यर्थः. वंडरफुल थॉट. जीव ईश्वर भेदेन संसारे परिवर्तते. नो मिल गया हमको मेन सेंटेंस. जीव ईश्वर भेदेन संसारे परिवर्तते. And I am Jiva with the Upadhi, and he is Ishvara with the Upadhi. When we are at the Upadhi level, Veda is compulsory. And we are living only at the level of Upadhi. Therefore, maintaining the Veda. Therefore, he is a Shasaka, we are all Shasita. And then we are continuously suffering all the karma phalas. Again, what is Vedanta? How to save yourself from the police commissioner. How to save yourself from a MLA. You know how many answers you can give? 1,000 you can give. But 1,000 में एक ही perfect है. You can save from police commissioner when you yourself become. You can save from the MLA only when you become MLA. In the same way, we can save from the Ishvara only when we become one with him. But with Upadhi we cannot become. That's why Tattvamasi Mahavakya, Nirupadhika Rupena, it makes us go beyond our Upadhi and it makes us see the Paramatma other than Upadhi. And that Nirupadhika Rupena, one only. You and I are one. Other than that, there is no way for the Jiva to protect himself from samsara brahmana, which will be told in the next paragraph. But यहाँ मेन पॉइंट समझ में आया कि नहीं. पृथक आत्मानम मतलब जीवात्मानम, प्रेरितानम मतलब ईश्वरम मत्वा. मीन्स अन्य असौ अन्य अहम अस्मीति मत्वा. मीन्स जीवेश्वर भेदम भेद दर्शनेन संसारे परिवर्तते इत्यर्थः. Whether a person is studying Shastra or not, if he is maintaining the Jiveshwara Veda, considers himself as Jiva with the Upadhi, Ishvara, somebody other than him, जब तक ये होगा संसार होगा. He may be a Brahmadeva. If he considers as Brahmadeva Jiva, and if he has somebody other than him as Ishvara, he is in samsara. And definitely he will be a Jiva, and there is a samsara, and there will be Ishvara, as long as the value is given to the upadhis. उपाधियों में रहने से जीव बन ही जाते हैं हम. उपाधियों से देखने से परमात्मा में ईश्वर बन ही जाते हैं. अब ये जब ये दोनों दर्शन हमारे बुद्धि में है, फिलोसफीज, वेज ऑफ लुकिंग, देन वी आर संसारी ओनली. जीव के रूप में बंधन में आ जाते. दिस इज हाउ द बॉन्डेज इज एक्सप्लेन्ड. केन केन मुच्यते इति आह. बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. हाउ ही गेट्स लिबरेटेड. ना टुडे ऑल्सो टुमारो ऑल्सो विल सी इट. है ना. एक पैराग्राफ तो हम देख ही लेते हैं. केन मुच्यते इति आह. हाउ ही गेट्स लिबरेटेड. Solution is Jushtaha. Jushtaha means Sevitaha. When he is Sevita, served by whom? Tena, by him. Whom? By Ishwarena. When he becomes served by the Ishvara. I mean, very intelligent way of saying it. When he becomes served by the Ishvara. What is the Ishvara serving us? Means Chit Sat Ananda Advitiya Brahma Atma Nam Atmana Aham Brahmasmi iti Samadhanam Krutva ityartha. So that Ishvara Upadhi is removed, himself Jiva Upadhi is removed, Nirupadhika Rupena, who am I? I am the same who is there in the Ishvara. Therefore, Sopadhika Bheda is dropped. कि मैं जीव हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल माई अल्पत्वास, अल्पज्ञ, अल्पव्यक्त शक्तिमान, अल्पव्यापक. दीज आर ऑल द जीवास उपाधि. ईश्वर के क्या है? सर्वज्ञ, सर्वशक्तिमान, सर्वव्यापक. Undress both of them. All these upadhis. Only one is there. What is that one? He said here. Chitta, pure consciousness. Satta, pure existence. Ananda, pure infinitude. And this is one without second, Advitiya, which is called in the Upanishad as Brahma. And that Brahma is myself, Atmana. Therefore, Aham Brahmasmi iti Samadhanam Kurtva. Samadhana means experiencing that, establishing in that. समाधान मतलब उस समाधि में जाकर या पहुंचकर. इत्यर्थः. इस तरह से फ्रॉम दैट बंधन मुच्यते, ही विल गेट द मोक्ष. दिस लाइन आप जितने बार पढ़ो, जितना समझो, दैट इज ऑल करेक्ट, दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड. मोस्ट ब्यूटिफुल इंपॉर्टेंट. अदरवाइज विद उपाधि लिमिटेड हो गया. देन either out of desire, either out of fear, have to go on suffering. है ना. ईश्वर से मुझे डिजायर से कुछ मांगना पड़ेगा और डरना पड़ेगा कि he may trouble me or punish me or he may not give me what I want. That bhaya is called samsara. अब theoretically imagine करो, I dropped ईश्वरा, रामा, कृष्ण सबको छोड़ा. I just caught चित सदानंद ब्रह्म. I dropped myself also as Panchakosha Upadhi Yukta Jiva. I realize I am also Chit Sadananda Brahma. And I know Chit Sadananda Brahma are not two, it is one. अब उसके बाद किसकी अपेक्षा होती है, किसकी डर होती है. They go together. Now, when I desire something, I enter into the zone of fear. When one without second Brahman is realized, of what there will be desire, then where will be the fear that the desire will be fulfilled or not? कामना एंड भय, ये दोनों संसार है. जीव उपाधियों के कारण लिमिटेड होता है, इसलिए उनको कामना होता है. वो पूर्त होगा कि नहीं, वो भय होता है. देन वो कामना भय दोनों he'll have to do with ईश्वर, because he is the one who is the giver of whatever I want. Always I am his gulam now. Then I have to study Dharma Shastras, I have to study the Upasana Shastras, then I have to follow them. Then only that Ishvara is pleased with me, then he will save me, protect me, fulfill my desires. As a what? As a stupid jiva. I'll kick the jiva bhav. हम ब्रह्मास्मि बताओ किसको क्या हिम्मत मजाल है, including Ishvara, even to touch me. Isn't it? हिम्मत है कह रहे मैं एमएलए का बेटा हूँ, कौन है मेरे को टच करने वाला. बताते बच्चे कोई, मेरे पिताजी कमिश्नर है, पुलिस है, वो अकड़ेगा. अब मैं ब्रह्म हूँ, अब वी कैन नथिंग कैन बाइंड अस इफ दैट्स रीच्ड. So I consider myself other than the Brahman, therefore Jiva. Then once I am Jiva, then the Brahman also is seen as Ishvara. Therefore, as a Jiva, I am always under the order of the Ishvara. I have to suffer. Therefore, drop the Jiveshwara Bheda. Can you drop Jiveshwara Bheda from the Upadhi standpoint? Never. Then what way the Veda can be dropped? Nirupadika Rupena. Therefore, look at Ishvara, free from the Ishvaratva, then he is Brahman. Look at yourself, Jiva. From the Jiva Bhava, then you are also Brahman. And that is one without second. In that one without second, there is no fear, there is no samsara, there is no bandhana. Otherwise, bandhana only. So, ityaha, kena muchate ityaha, jushtaha, sevitaha, tena, ishvarena, means chitsadananda, advitiya brahma atmana, aham brahmasmi iti samadhanam krutva ityartaha. Tena, ishvara sevanad amrutatvam. In that way, Ishvara Sevanatu. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. In this way, by identifying himself with the Brahma Tattva, here technically it's called as Ishvara Sevana. Jushtaha means Sevana. ईश्वर का सेवा ईश्वर के स्वरूप से अपने स्वरूप को मिलाकर करने का होता है, उससे मोक्ष. यह तो पूर्णानंद ब्रह्म रूपेण आत्मान अवगच्छति समुच्यते. The one who experiences himself to be the Purna Brahma Ananda, he is in the moksha. Yatu Paramatmana Anyaha Atmanam Janati. The one who doesn't consider himself to be that Purna Brahma Atma, he considers himself to be separate from it, then Sahabhadyate iti. That is bound. He is bound. Then the quotation from Radharanyaka Upanishad that is given to us and also from Vishnu Dharma Purana. On that, now the Purvapakshi will ask a very good question. It will be answered in the sixth mantra, है ना, सेवंथ में. फिर उसके ऊपर दो तीन क्वेश्चन होते हैं, उसको भी आंसर करते हुए the topic is so developed and made complete. These next 2-3 shlokas are very crucial for clearly getting the entire picture of Bandha Moksha. So as long as I don't identify with the Purna Brahmananda Swarupa, I identify the upadhis, I become Jiva because upadhis are limited. There's infinite उपाधि वाला ईश्वर है, then उनको देखो डर लगता ही रहता है. When I understand that I am Sat Chidananda Purna Brahma, then only there is moksha. There is no other way moksha. So Prutagatmanam Preritaram Matva Baddhaha Jushtaha Tataha Tena Amrutatvam. Amrutatvam is moksha. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. जरूर आज एक आध बार घर में पढ़ लीजिए. जनरली तो 2.5 साल से आई एम नॉट गिविंग एनी होमवर्क, क्योंकि फर्क पड़ता ही नहीं, दे या ना दे. तो आज दे रहा हूँ, फर्क पड़े ना पड़े, आई एम नॉट कंसर्न कि इसका थोड़ा एक आध बार विचार ना करें. दैट आई लिविंग माई एसेंशियल सेल्फ, आइडेंटिफाई द उपाधि, आई एम सफरिंग. व्हेन आई डिटैच माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम उपाधि, आइडेंटिफाई वन विद द ब्रह्म तत्व, देन I am liberated. And why Ishvara thing is brought? Because it is not complete, the Atmanubhuti, unless, that same Atman Brahman is there behind the Samashti Upadhi also. Till that is realized, moksha is not. Otherwise, मैं तो जान लिया बाबा, मैं तो आत्मा हूँ, बट बाकी का मुझे नहीं पता. अरे कि बाकी का, सबके पीछे वही एक ही आत्मा है. और सबका means the Samashti. Samashti is called Ishvara. That's why Tataha, that Ishwar का concept यहाँ लाया गया. So, Prutag Atmanam Preritaram Chamatva. So, Atma is Jiva. Prerita is Ishvara. As long as Jiveshwara Veda is there, so long Samsara. Jiveshwara Veda cannot be removed when you look at each of them through the Upadhis. And when we drop the Upadhi and see them Nirupadhikena, they are no two. Only one Brahman is there. That's how the moksha comes. If that's not gained, I remain as Jiva through the Upadhi, persecuted by the Ishvara, Samashti. That's called Bandhana. Some more thoughts. Let us see them tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Shishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Paramashibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Yes. Join in 5 minutes for Gita. Pratagat